I posted my first YouTube video ever about 10 years ago, and since then I owned over 10 channels. Some of them were faceless channels that I grew to millions of subscribers, but right now I'm actually making more money than I ever made before with the fraction of the subscribers and the views. I'm getting just 1% of the views than what I used to with other channels that I had before, and I'm making more money. And here's how. And first of all, let me show you the proofs. This is one of the payment processors. As you can see, it's Skool.com, by the way, and they track it as well, so you can go and check it out. This is, again, if you add the numbers up, you can see just one of the processors, and this is also a competition that I won from Alex Hormozi and Sam Ovens, where they documented actually how much money we made during 90 days as well, where we generated over $210,000 within 90 days with just from one of our communities. And in this video, I'm gonna show you the funnel, right, how it works, the content strategy, the YouTube, the biggest mistakes I made, the biggest misconceptions that are out there, because a bunch of people just lie to you to make it seem that YouTube is easy, where it's not. So you can watch this video and save a lot of time and mistakes and actually do what works for you. Okay, so first of all, let's start with this principle of how I made money. First of all, it's very high profit margins as well, because we don't have many team members, we don't have ads, it's all organic. And one big caveat as well, we didn't make all of this money just from YouTube itself, but YouTube was a huge role in that. We in a lot of high ticket sales. For example, recently we had the $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 sales, depending on the package of cash collected up front. But YouTube also sometimes does a nurturing play for us. So it's not all 100% attributed to YouTube for full transparency, but it plays a huge part in that. So let's go through the channel and let me show you a couple of examples. And by the way, before that, let me also show you that we also did it with other people as well. I'm not showing this to sell you something, but for you to know that it's possible. And you can go to results.achievegreatness.com. I'm not selling you anything there. You can just see the results for yourself. For example, Alexa made over $37,000 in 2 days when she had less than 10,000 subscribers. Now she has more. She has like about 20. But yeah, she grew. That's why. But if you go to Niklas, for example, this video, 6.1 thousand views. Then we made, Niklas recorded, and it brought him $36,000 sale when he had 2.5 thousand views, if I'm not mistaken. Now it has 6,000 views. It grew over time because it's a pretty good video. But if you click on it, it's basically, he's not, like there's no editing, it's just a loom video like I'm making, where he just went through the results, etc., about his credibility and stuff, and that's what worked as well, right? Recently, Mr. Welch, right, started posting videos as well. He's awesome. If you guys know, he has also a big YouTube channel, and even now with his spell channel is making sometimes $30,000 a day, sometimes $20,000 a day as well. So it works for a lot of people. And again, with a bunch of our clients, Jordan of course isn't our client, but yeah, a lot of people are. And again, Dan Bolton, if we go to this channel, another creator, right? You can see that he had these videos, and funnily enough, I've been hearing him saying recently that some of the videos that have the most views actually brought him the least amount of sales. For example, this video got 5,000 views, but this video with 1.5 thousand, this video with 800 views, from his words, brought like more response from people, and more people just joined his program, his community as well. So this is interesting too. And again, we also have here a testimonial from William Brown. I helped him on Twitter, but for his YouTube channel, he also makes like 500K a month now, all from his YouTube channel with 90% profit margins with videos that get few thousand views, right? That's for William Brown, not for Dan Bolton. So this is some proof as well. So this isn't only working for us, but now let's go through how it works, etc., the expectations that you should have, and go from there. So first of all, the first important thing is that we need to focus on sales, not views, right? And let's have a look at our example, our channel as an example. So if I go to most popular, we can see that this video has 30,000 views, 19, 16, right, 8, etc. But these videos brought me less clients than, for example, this video that got 700 views, this video 500, this video crushed it with 874 views, this video got 18K views, which is quite a lot for this niche, and this brought clients as well, and this one also with 250 views, 400 views, this one with about 2,000 views, right? These videos brought more clients than a lot of other videos with more views. And here's the point, here's why. It's because it's possible, but it's pretty hard to get a lot of views with the right people, right? Because there's not as many of the exact person that you want to attract. So the first thing you need to do is to just sit down and think who is your ICP, right? Or your ideal client profile, right, or your ideal avatar, who is the person specifically that you want to attract. And if you make videos specifically for them, then the video can do well. For example, this video I'm recording right now, this probably isn't going to get more views, and I don't want it to get more views either, right? So if I go to the RPMs to show you how we can actually calculate this, is if you have videos already and you are posting, if not, that's fine. But if you go to the revenue section, if you are monetized, you will see the RPMs of your videos, right, and the CPMs. The CPM is how much advertisers pay for 1,000 views to to advertise on your videos, and RPM is how much you get paid, right? But I'm not sharing this metric, so we know how much we're gonna make per views, because we're not gonna get much views to make money from views, but to show you that actually, like sometimes your quality of the audience can be 5 times higher or 10 times higher. Let me show an example. This video I made, right? How I scale to 100K a month. If I start it again, if I show you this video, and if I go to the RPM, right, you can see that it has $17 of RPM, which is a lot, and $45 of CPM, right? Now, if I show you another video, this one, how much YouTube paid me for 100 million views, which I made a video about my previous faceless channels, this video only has $3 RPM and $8 CPM. So you can see the difference. This one is 45, this one is 8, right? So it's like 6 times, right? More RPM, which means that it ideally can get 6 times less views, and it will be the same thing because we have 6 times more qualified people that have more purchasing power, or people that are more serious, or people that are in the market, meaning that they have intent to buy something. But anyway, so that's what it means. So for this reason, you don't only have to pay attention to what views get the most views from your competitors' channels, because this is what a lot of the advice, which is a good advice, to pay attention to the competitors and to model their viral videos. But you also, if you can, you need to identify through watching these videos or similar content, like kind of how I know what videos from competitors bring them the most revenue. We need to know what videos bring again the most clients, so we can take inspiration from them. So this is the first and most important thing, right? Second thing, we talked about tracking the RPM, so you can do that. The third thing is killing your ego, and this is a big point as well. It's because we want to get more views, right? All of us do. But sometimes when we make videos and it gets 200 views or 600 views or 500 views, right? It's pretty hard for our ego to basically keep doing it, because it can think, we can think, oh damn, we should get more views, or people outside can think that like we're not doing well if we're getting little views, etc., which can be true. I'm not saying everyone that gets little views makes money, of course not, and we can all improve and get more views. So like low views isn't the flex at all, and I will talk about it for now, by the way. But it means that if you can kill your ego, right, and you can still focus on what matters the most for you, it's like just making good videos for your target audience and go in depth with them, and sell services. That's pretty good, and that can work either as well. So the next thing is take unfair advantages. So now I will share with you a couple of mine, which is a stupid thing to do, but I will share it anyway because some competitors might be watching, but that's fine. And I will tell you how we can find those as well, because this is a big thing that no one is talking about. So for example, what about our funnel? A lot of our competitors have a funnel that you go and directly need to invest tens of thousands of dollars with them. In our case, that's not the case. We, for example, have a community that people sign up for just $99, right? And if people sign up for this community, then we can take care of them, we can over-deliver, and then a lot of these people at the moment, over 50% of them, in our case, ascend and become high-ticket clients and pay us 50, 100 times more, or 200 times more what they paid upfront for what they paid for the initial purchase, and it works too. Now, does everyone buy? Of course not. Is it easy to ascend? No. You need to over-deliver for the first product too, but that's one of our competitive advantages. We have a lower price point for people to get started with, and then we can ascend them, right? The downside is you can get people that will take your time and then won't ascend, but that's fine. If you do what you like and you care about it and you want to help people, that works as well, right? So you will be able to tolerate that. So let's put it this way. So for me, it works very, very well, so that's fine. So that's one of the competitive advantages. Another competitive advantages, of course, is the topics that you can talk about, right? For example, Jordan Welch, he grew a lot of businesses. So, he sold his company. He has millions of subscribers, so he has credibility, which is amazing for him because he put in the hard work, and we need to learn from him, right? But that's one of the reasons that he can do this as well. If you look at me, recently I won again a business competition from Alex Hormozi, so I have a video from that, right? Alex Hormozi shows me how to scale to $300,000 a month. It's a private call recording of that, so you can go and check that out too. So not many people can share results like this because they haven't won the competition or whatever. I did that, and that gave me some competitive advantages, and we made tens of thousands of dollars from that video as well. So that's again another example that you need to have a competitive advantage. People don't talk about this. They try to say, hey, it's easy, it's all just about low effort videos, and that's a lie. I'm telling you, a lot of people are gonna market you, and that's fine, that hey, now the new meta is the low effort videos, YouTube is pushing small channels, and that's bullshit. YouTube is pushing valuable videos that actually solve problems for your audience. And if it turns out that that video can be low effort as well, because you have unfair advantages and skills that can work, but if you don't have it, if you don't have any credibility, any skills, if you can't actually share value in the video, either the production, even if the production value of it is low value, but the a video itself is also low value, then the video won't work, right? So this is a very big misconception. Now, does this mean that you shouldn't start? Absolutely not. Again, like we have so many examples of people starting that didn't have million, trillion credibility and stuff. But that worked for them, right? Because they kind of found outliers, they found unique unfair advantages for them, and that's what worked pretty well for them, right? So this is another example of that, and very important thing that people don't talk about, which is stack unfair advantages. So what I'm doing right now, for example, I'm focusing on sales, not views, again, because there are certain videos that got more views on my channel, but some videos that got less views actually generate more sales. And a lot of our competitors, what they do is that they just copy the videos with the most views, but not always that videos bring you the most sales. Sometimes they do, if it got as many views as possible and with the right audience, but not always, right? So that's what I'm working on, focusing on not just, with my ego, this got more views, but no, which brought us sales, right? Whenever someone is signing up for us and paying us money, I'm asking, where did you come from, right? Where did you learn about us, from what YouTube video, etc.? And that's what helps us as well, right? Sometimes people say, hey, I learned about you from a friend, which happens to us a lot as well. A very big chunk of it is word of mouth, right? And a lot of them say, but I watched one YouTube video or two, and then kind of it made me to take that final step, and I'm asking which videos. So I always get that feedback, right? We have an onboarding form that we send to people, so we ask people where they came from, that gives us the data and so many other things like this that we do. So that's what we are focused on. The RPM can also help you to just identify the quality of the audience. So if you see that some videos have higher RPM, you can make more of them, not to make more money from views, but to make videos that attract more serious people, more committed people, which can be RPM one of these best indications for that. The next thing is kill your ego, again, because it's gonna be one of the hardest things. You want to get views, you want to just model a video that gets 1 million views or something, but if it's the wrong video, it can attract the wrong audience, and it happened recently to some of our clients as well, where they get much views, but they get very tiny conversions of that, right? For example, they get like 500,000 views, but like they get 50 clients, right? Which is pretty low conversions. Sometimes you can get 50 clients by 10,000 views, not 500,000 views. So sometimes you can go too broad, and because of ego, or if you're selling a low ticket product and you want to go broad, that will work too. But if you want to sell something high ticket or something like for more of a specific person, then it doesn't make sense to do that. It does make sense to stay niche, to improve, so you get more views over time, but you don't focus too much on your ego. The next thing, again, is stack unfair advantages. I shared some of mine. Other people have their advantages that they might or might not talk about, but think critically. It's not about just making bad, low-effort videos. It's about having credibility, having expertise, caring about the topic you are making videos about, posting consistently, and if you do that, you will make money. And last disclaimer, this number is like a rough number. Like, I don't remember exactly. It was 124 and 125 because I suck at tracking, and we have two different payment processors. One was with Skool and one was with Copcard, if you know that payment processor. But anyway, and that might not be exactly accurate, but like it's basically pretty close. Maybe it's 124 or something, right? So hope you don't mind that, but there is no action to mislead you there. It's just something I wanted to share transparently. That being said, I hope this video helped you. We, by the way, also have a completely free video where I don't sell you anything, that I break down how exactly you can do this. I actually made that video about 7 months ago or 6 months ago, way before that this trend was here, because I saw that the market is moving that way, where I break down a lot of 7-figure entrepreneurs, 6-figure entrepreneurs, a couple of 8-figure entrepreneurs, how they do it, what are the foundations to focus on, so you can grow a YouTube channel that doesn't necessarily go viral, but you can make money with it if you actually provide value and solve people's problems. So if you're interested, I'm right now going to put that video on your screen, so you can go and check it out if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine as well, and hope you found this video valuable.